She's Brittany, ex-radio host, sports-obsessed hype girl turned influencer, and your reigning sequin queen. And he's Hector, once a high-flying executive, now a full-time stay-at-home husband, part-time card collector, and Brittany's #1 fan. This is the Behind the Sequence podcast.
Hey girl, hey, we're back. Y'all, we are in double digits. This is episode 10, and it's going to be a good one. I have a very special guest on the pod today, one of my best friends. But also, can we give a shout out to everyone who shopped all the sales this week? Let's give a round of applause because holy shit, that was a lot. The fact that these retailers do these sales all in the same week, y'all want to know why? It's because Amazon does Prime Days, and so then Target thinks that they need to do Circle Week and then give you all these other things, and then Walmart thinks they need to do these big deal days. But also, if you did get some of your shopping, Christmas shopping out of the way, holiday shopping, I mean, hopefully, like, you feel better because that's kind of the point, I think, of all of these retailers. Because we still have Black Friday, so don't forget that. We got lots and lots more to share coming up. Lots of sports. We are actually going to the fair next week. We have fall break next week, so I'm really excited for that, to get a week off. I just feel like I need a good night out tonight, good dinner, good drink, good glass of wine after a long week of crazy sales and crazy busy working. Speaking of that, we're going to segue into our guest who actually helped me out a ton. If you could take a guess. One of my best friends of life, Taryn Crawford. Woo! She's here on the podcast with me today. It's going to be so fun. Whenever I was with the girls last week, they were like, I cannot wait to hear the stories because they've already heard some of the stories. I mean, we go back. 15 years?
Yeah, it's 15?
Well, Ridge is 13.
Yeah, it's like right at 13, 14 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what mind-blowing.
Isn't it?
My gosh.
That's like, I really wanted to have her on by herself, to be honest, because I feel like people ask all the time, like, okay, so Taryn helps you, but like also your friends, but also she works full time. So like, please explain. And I'm like, well, okay, well, let's do this. So we're going to be here until we don't. We also have seltzers because it's actually nighttime right now. I was like, could we do this at night so we can have bevies and drinks? And can you get the kids covered? Can you get all the activities covered? Is Jason good? Her husband's a basketball coach. So, you know, he's covering the kids tonight. he's in charge. Dad's in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
I'm so excited to be here.
Let's do a toast.
Yes. Cheers.
We have our Seltzer Olympics, which if you guys want one, just let me know and I'll mail them to you. We have like 30 of these left over. So if you guys want one, just comment on the pod and let me know. Add your address. Speaking of that.
That would be a fun one.
Yeah, that would be
like a fun giveaway.
Yeah, we should do that.
I think we should.
A big box of Kingdom of Sequins, Hey Girl, Hey, Seltzer Olympic stuff. I'm just going to put all this stuff in a box and ship it to you.
It may cost a fortune to ship.
You don't know what you're going to get. That'd be cute.
That would be so cute.
Speaking of that.
Let's do that.
So we're going to get into the background, but like if you listen to the last podcast with the girls, I said she got appendicitis. And I was like, what the hell is that? But her nurse,
oh my gosh,
y'all.
It was so sweet. I was literally, so backstory, got really sick and had to go to the ER and I was like freezing. So I put a sweatshirt on. It's freaking 90 degrees outside. And Jason's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm cold.
But hospitals are cold.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was laying there in the hospital bed and, you know, she could just see like the Hey Girl here and like the lightning bolt. And she was like, is that Kingdom of Sequins? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, I love her. And I was like, yeah, same. Like, I love her. Just like kind of played it off. And I was like, but actually, she's like one of my very best friends and I help her out, all of the things. And she was like, oh, that is so cool. And then she started asking me all the questions about how is, you know, Brittany and Hector really like that. I feel like everybody asked me that. Like, are Brittany and Hector really like that in person? I'm like, oh, 100%. Like, that is just who they are. But shout out to Sammy because she was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so sweet.
great.
So we're going to send her a box of goodies.
Yes.
I was like, give me your address, which I still need to do, Sammy. Okay, it's coming. I promise. Just really busy. A lot going on. So I thought that was so nice and so sweet.
Was so sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, just for her to like recognize, like literally I had a blanket up to here and it only had said like, hey girl, you know, like it was the pink one.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I know. Shout out Sammy for taking care of our girl. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
What's it been like a week and a half?
So like a week and 3 days. Yeah. So because it happened on, I don't know.
She literally went in and they were like, hi, your appendix needs to come out today or tomorrow. And I was like, she was like, so I'm gonna have surgery and then I'm probably not gonna make, I was like, what? Like,
oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Like, I didn't know it was like, I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was like a, life or death situ. Like you had to take it taken out right then.
Well, yeah, because they say that like if it ruptures, it can be fatal.
Yeah.
But like mine didn't rupture. But it just was this pain that I've never felt before. And like I have a pretty high
She's
pain
like, I am
tolerance.
fine.
I'm like, it's fine. Like, and then finally I called my husband. I was like, okay, you need to get home because like something isn't right. And
you were like puking
I was
a lot.
puking,
You kept saying
and
that.
I had like this pain right here, like a sharp pain too. And I felt bad because I just was like, girls, go put K-pop Demon Hunters on and get a snack. Like,
Mommy's gonna lay down. Mommy needs a minute.
Yes. And so then I finally was like, okay, you got to get home. And he told me after the fact, he was like, driving home, I was like, something has to be seriously wrong for her to call me like that because I wasn't going to just.
Yeah.
He was at work, like a basketball tournament, but it's still work. Like that's his job. And so, and so we went to the ER and I met Sammy. She was so sweet.
So nice.
Yeah,
well, we're glad you're okay. Because
Yes.
that was like, she was like, I'm at the ER, but this girl said she knows you. And I was like, you're at the ER. Like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, appendicitis, got to get surgery. And I was like, huh. Like it was a lot because I didn't know. I don't know anything about it. So excited. Okay, a little background on Taryn. So, I mean, I don't even know how. We were literally just talking about how long we worked for Palm Beach Tan. We met at a tanning salon and it was Palm Beach Tan. You ever heard of it?
Shout out.
And so I think I had worked there, but I had worked there in Cincinnati already.
Yes,
so then I moved home and I was like working for a radio station. I was like, but I need like real money because I need to like have a side job and like make money and get out of my mom's house. So I worked there for I think like 3 or 4 years and then had Ridge. Then I went to another store that she was already at. She was the assistant manager and I came in as a manager and we were just trying to figure out how long we worked together. It had to be like almost a year, I feel like. Because we have a lot of stories.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of stories.
And we like really loved each other at first. Like, seriously.
Seriously. We just like clicked.
Yeah. We are very similar.
Yes.
We like to get shit done.
Yeah.
Okay. Like we are like no beat around the bush. We are like competitive. We love people. We're social. Like we both like have those qualities. And I was like, oh, I love her already. Because where I came from, me and my assistant manager at the other store were just a little different, which is fine. It's fine.
It worked.
It worked. Everything was fine. But I was like, oh, and we're like the same age.
Yes.
Aren't we the same age? Yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah. We're just like
Not
5
to be
months older.
40, but it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll talk
December
about that.
and
Another podcast. So we just like hit it off immediately. And I don't know, we've just been like besties ever since. And I like literally am so thankful and grateful that I met her back then.
I know, me too.
But we do have all the stories.
And like if you think about it, like 2 of my like biggest relationships have come out of Palm Beach Tan.
Let's explain that. Let's talk about that.
So good old Brittany here and my wonderful husband, Jason.
Yes. Okay, y'all have to hear this story. Okay, so Jason is a hoot. He is hilarious. That's her husband. And so, we're just like hanging out, checking people in. The regulars just keep coming on in. And if you work at a tanning salon, okay? If you know what a regular is at a tanning salon.
Yeah. Every day. Yeah. Same time. Oh, actually, you're about 2 minutes early. You got to wait.
You have to wait 24 hours. But I mean, we would always see regulars. We always had the same people. We would know, literally, we would be typing in their name before they even walked in because we knew them. We were like, you're all set in room 3. They're like, wow, what kind of service is this? We were like, you know what? We got you. Well, then we kept seeing the same guy coming in and he kept saying, I'm tanning for my sister's wedding, right?
No, just her like 40th or something in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, Taryn, I'm not gonna lie. He's cute and he's really into you because every time he comes in, he's like, hey, you know my name. You don't act like you don't know my name, girl. You know my name to Taryn. And I'm like, listen, he is into you, okay? Let's make this happen. Let's do something about this.
Yeah. And it was funny because one of the times he came in, we had just gone out. Remember?
The night before?
No, it was like that weekend before, but we were talking about it.
Okay.
And he had overheard, I guess we had gone, I don't know, I think it was like the back 9 or something. Like that was like our
throwback.
Our go-to.
Yeah.
My
In
go-to
Addison,
for sure
yeah.
because you had just had Ridge and you didn't go out very often.
No.
But the times
That was rough.
We'll get to that story here too. But one of the times she was, he came in or whatever, and I guess he was like walking out or something, and he heard that, we'd gone out in Addison, and he was like, oh, do you live around here? Do you go out in Addison? I was like, yeah, I mean, sometimes or whatever. And he was like, well, you should call me sometime. And I was like, okay, like
brushing him off.
I was like, okay, but like, I don't have your number. And he was like, oh, it's in the system. And literally turned around and walked out. And I was like, what?
I said, I told you.
I looked at Brittany. I was like, who does he think he is? Like, what? And then like that Friday, I like texted him at like 9.
We went out.
But yeah, went out, and like I didn't hear from him. I was like, oh, it's fine. Like probably on a date or something. I don't know. And literally he like calls me at like 10:30 or something. I was like, oh my God, are you still out? And I was like, yeah, it's 10:30. Like we'll be out until like 4 probably. But
which is
and he was
wild.
I know. Could you imagine?
No.
I mean,
we barely last till midnight. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. We tried that.
We would start at midnight. Literally.
In Miami. We didn't do very well. Anyway, so he like calls me and was like, hey, you're still out? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right. And he'll tell you, he's like, I put the go-to outfit on, his like black button down jeans and his shoes, and he's there. And I was like, oh, hey, like, how are you? And then like, yeah, after that, like he asked me on like a formal date, and
I love it so much. But
Yeah.
he literally was like so into her, and she was like, I don't know. Were you dating?
yeah, I was dating that
Another
Michael guy.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, like casually. I mean, it wasn't anything
But he wasn't
serious.
my favorite.
No.
Not my favorite
No.
guy. And I was like, I don't really like
Yeah.
him. And I was like, but this guy, he has a personality. He's funny. He's tall. He's handsome. Like, also, he's tanning. So, like, I mean, he's got to be fun if he's tanning for a reason. Guys don't just tan. I mean, maybe they do.
And
but
the funny
they
one
tan
of
for a reason. You
I
know?
will add to one of the funniest things, I think, and when I knew that I was like, oh, he's funny. I had like checked him in one time, and I was like, oh, you haven't been here in a long time. And he was like, yeah, I'm a busy guy. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, so then I was like, oh, really? Like, what do you do for a living? He was like, oh, I'm a teacher and a coach. And I was like, okay, you're ready in room 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just was like, a busy man.
Busy man.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I knew this. Were y'all dating? Sorry, just whatever. Were y'all dating when you still work there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like he'd come in and be like, okay.
I moved to another store because remember
Yeah.
I got my own store.
Yeah, that's
a
what I
few months
mean.
afterwards. So yeah, we were like dating then.
Okay. One thing I did want to, so that was the story of how she met her husband, which like she said, she met two of the most bestest people in her life. Tanning salon. But we were just talking about this because I don't know if you're watching this and how tan I look. I spray tan 2 hours before this episode because I have like things I have to do the rest of the week. And I was literally telling one of my friends that helps me with the podcast, I was like, I'm really shocked Taryn couldn't smell me because she can always smell me from a mile away. The spray tan smell where you're like, ugh, it's a little bit of BO, a little bit of whatever the spray tan solution is.
Bronzer.
Yeah. Bronzer.
Versa
Pro, whatever it is. It's a little bit of everything mixed in. But my best tanning trick, trick if you're a spray tanner, is to put the barrier cream that you rub on your hands, your feet, whatever you rub it on that you try to like not make orange, rub it on your pits. Because it helps, like literally your pits are going to be white. They are because when you rub it off, because they're not getting tan. But it helps with the pH, okay? If you go to a tanning salon, they should explain that to you because that's what we had to do to people. And I would say when I would take them to the booth, like, hey, just a little tip, just so you don't smell like BO, put the barrier cream on your pits.
Wait, you would tell people that?
Yeah, because I would do it.
Oh, I didn't never tell people that.
But only when I took them to the booth because they wouldn't understand what I was talking about.
Oh,
you know?
for sure. But like, I never told. I mean, obviously hands and feet and stuff, like when you're first teaching them, but like never.
Because I smelled so fucking bad when I would spray tan.
You also would spray like 16 times
You know what? That's facts, okay? You know what? That is true. I also don't shower often, so it would just be a spray tan on top of a spray tan, and I would just be a tragic mess. Thank God I was already pretty much with a guy, Hector. So that's my tip. But like, I wanted to be like, hey, Taryn, what is your biggest tip, trick that you got from the tanning salon that you would tell people?
Honestly, I think going like what we used to call it, like it was like a cocktail or whatever. Remember, like you would, you would go in the actual bed for like 5 minutes and then go spray tan because it opens your pores.
Correct.
And then it makes the spray tan last longer. So they say.
They call it a cocktail.
Yeah.
They still do that these days because they try and encourage me and get in the bed. I sometimes will.
You do?
Don't come at me just because it feels so good. You know, I'm like, 10 minutes, just give me a little bit of UVA. And then I'm like, okay, it opens my pores, so let's go spray tan.
Hopefully you cover your face when you do
Yes.
that.
I don't do that often. Like literally, I think I did it twice for Miami, maybe. I don't know. But also trying to compete with Miami, like, hello, we're trying to be tan. I mean, do a cocktail, I think, if you still like to get in the booths. Also, buy the most expensive lotion.
What was it when what was it called?
The Cypher.
The Cypher.
It was like $140.
And people would buy that stuff.
They would say, give me the biggest, best lotion. But this was also when we worked. Well, no, that was Addison.
That was Addison.
And then give us the best beds and the best spray tan membership, which was also $140 fucking dollars, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was like $110, I think, back then, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
was
maybe.
Yeah, I think it was like
It's
$110.
expensive.
It was. But like these
So
people
expensive.
dished out some cash.
And they
Like,
would
if you,
be
like,
there right when they had this, like literally back to back to back, which there's no hate, no shame. But like we were literally like, wow, we work here and we don't even tan this much.
Remember we opened at 6:45 a.m.?
6 a.m. And we stayed open
Was it
till
6
10.
a.m.?
Now they don't open till what, 8 or 9?
No, I think it's 9. I'm like,
Y'all.
they were living the days. Like, I remember
Our opener would have to work from like 6 to 12. I'm like, what? But if you think about it, people like are like nurses or like
yeah, I mean,
people
but
that
like,
work overnight, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like,
At 6 a.m.
we were
tanning.
open until 10.
Until 10.
Like,
Also,
there
that was scary.
Lots of time. Remember when Chelsea got robbed?
Oh, we got robbed. One of our friends, dearest friends, still
I
shout out,
know.
got robbed at night. And I was literally like, what do we do? Like anyways, that's another
That was a
story.
whole other thing.
Okay, your tip is cocktail. My tip is the barrier cream on your pits so you don't smell.
I don't
Also,
know that that's gonna
shower.
work, but
Okay.
shower is
Maybe take some showers. That's a good tip. Don't listen to me
Don't
when
pull
it
a
comes to
Brittany.
not showering.
don't pull a Brittany for sure.
Okay, so speaking of funny stories, there's a few stories that we have that I just feel like coming from best friends. And like, okay, so I had Ridge in 2011, December.
Yeah.
Okay, then I like literally did not go out, didn't drink, because you know what it's like coming back to life. Like you're like, ugh. Like if you go out, take a shot, drink 2 or more beverages in a night, you're like, fuck, I'm dying, literally. So this girl over here was like every night would come in like after a night out. But you came in later. She worked later shifts.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, what'd you do last night? I loved hearing her stories. Like, so who'd you meet last night? How was it last night? Like, just because I'm like living vicariously through her. So she's like, you know what? Why don't you come out with us on Saturday night? The next day was Easter. I had to be, and we were big like family people, go like to church. We did go to church, but the next day we were meeting my family in Coffin at like bright and early for breakfast, like 10 a.m. Okay. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. This is gonna be so fucking fun. Hector, I'll meet you tomorrow. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be so hot. My short bob and bulky, chunky necklaces, and like I was not
Oh my
cute.
God,
Okay,
I've got to find a picture. And
she's gonna find a picture and we'll put it up because you guys are gonna be like, whoa! But you know, you're feeling good. You just had a kid, and you're like, woo, let's go out. So this is the first time I really went out with her. First time I stayed at her house. First time I met her mom. Okay, I was hammered. I remember sitting in the back seat at like 2:30, 3 a.m. She was dating the guy. They were in the front seat, and I was like, I might vomit, but turn it up. I was like, I really need to lay down and go to sleep because I have to be up so early and like not be hungover. Like my family was kind of used to that like back in the day, but you know, I just had a kid, so they're probably like, oh, she's gonna be fresh. So it's like 7:34 a.m. Sunday morning. Okay, we went to bed at like 3, 4 o'clock. I don't even know. I stayed up talking to her mom for hours. I don't even know why her mom was awake, to be honest. And I was
Drinking, probably.
probably, you know what? It's fine. And so we wake up and she wakes up. It's like, I literally look at my phone and it says 7:34 a.m. And it's like, the blow dryer's going. She has a fresh coat of makeup on. She has this cute dress on. Like she's going to church. And I was like, what are you doing?
I was like,
Is that your Easter dress?
I was like, I'm going to church. She was like, wait, that's your Easter dress? And I was like, yeah, Brittany, it's Easter. I got to go to church. She's like, oh my God, I think I'm going to puke.
I literally was like, oh my God, I'm still drunk and it's Easter. Oh my God. Like I literally, you like contemplate life where you're like, am I supposed to be at church? Who am I supposed to be meeting? Like you think of all these things. I literally will never forget. It was like a yellow, poofy, cute dress. It's still a blur because I was still drunk. But like, I was like, oh my God, it's Easter. I got to go. Like, I have to get up and go. I immediately stood up and threw up. Immediately, I said, move out of the way. I got to puke. I was like, okay, I feel better. Maybe I can rally. And then I walk out to the car and I throw up again. Literally, I was like, I'm so sorry. I text her like, I'm so sorry if you see throw up outside. Like, it's fine. I'm still drunk. Like, literally, I will never forget though, because she was just like, everything's fine. We're good. I'm going to Easter church. Like, everything's great. And I am a disaster.
A disaster.
I was hungover for 2 days.
Yeah.
We get to breakfast. I puke again at breakfast with my family. Like, I literally like, Mom, can you take Ridge? Like, I literally feel like shit. It was awful, but like, it really made me know that like, I cannot hang with her. Like, she is a rider. She's like, here, take a shot, take a shot. I'm like, okay.
That
like,
was so long ago. I can't be like that anymore though.
No. But she did not fuck around. She was like, we're getting drunk. We are doing this. But to you, it was like,
well, yeah, because I didn't have kids. I mean, like,
yeah,
I lived with my mom.
yeah.
I mean,
I'll just never get the Easter dress out of my head.
but
I'm
she
like,
really did was like, is that your Easter dress? And I was like,
where's mine? Where are we? Where's your mom? What are we doing? Like, what time is it?
I was like, you need to get up. I thought you had to like go. And she's like, like rolls back.
It's one of the worst hangovers I've ever had in my life. I'm not kidding.
Sorry.
And it was with her, but it's fine.
back nine.
Core memory.
Gosh.
Remember the twins story. Okay. So Seltzer Olympics goes back now 7 years. When we actually were doing it like at my house with our other friends, like we were doing it like just on stories. We didn't take it to the public. I think it's like 7 years, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
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 And one year my friend was like, why don't we do it at my pool? And I was like, okay. That would be so great because also we can like swim, the kids can swim while we like taste seltzers, and also it would be a different background, different atmosphere. Okay, we'll record it. Who was recording it?
I think you put your tripod up.
Okay, probably.
Honestly.
Yeah. But where were you though?
Y'all had started before Jason, Tegan, and I had gotten there.
Okay.
Because it was like you, Heather.
She was late.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, it'll be fine. She can just come in on like the round 2, okay? Because we still had the same rounds, we still had the same process. I was like, she can come in on round 2 because we probably will need a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, perfect. And she was like, we're here. How are you? La la. I'm like, woo. I was like, this is perfect, Taryn. Come over here because we actually need a tiebreaker for 2 seltzers. She was like, I was like, okay, ready? And I sat next to her and she was like, well, actually, I can't because I'm pregnant. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that's about what she did.
I literally like, seriously, my mouth was open for a good solid 20 minutes. And I literally was like, well, how far are you? I mean, how long were you?
I don't even remember when that was. I would have to like go back and look at pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I think it was pretty new.
Yeah, because
You weren't telling people.
No, but we had gone to Napa too, I think, already. And I had already known then.
Okay.
And Napa and had some wine there. So I was like, I shouldn't have like wine and seltzers. I'm just pregnant with twins. And then so like I sit down and tell her that. And I was like, oh, and by the way,
also,
it's twins. And she was like,
I literally got up, I went and sat down and I was like, what? Like,
she was beside herself. And then
I didn't know whether I should be pissed, happy, sad. Like, I literally was like, oh my, like it was like one of those where you don't know what to feel.
Yeah.
I was happy,
same.
obviously, but like, I was like, what are you gonna do? She was like, well, it happens. Because was that when y'all had to do the?
No, that was with Tegan.
Okay.
Yes.
What's that called?
Like fertility.
Yeah. The first one was Tegan. Okay.
Oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, it's going to be great.
And then I just sat there and I literally was like, you guys, we need to take a break because I might need a shot. I don't need a seltzer. I think I need a shot. But I mean, when your best friend tells you and then she tells you like, it's twins, you're excited, you're happy. But I was also like, what? Like, it was wild.
It was wild.
But now
it still is wild to think about. Like, honestly, like, I'll sit there some days and like look at Tegan, Harper, and Hadley, and I'm like, all 3 kids came out of me, and 2 at one time. Like
you had 2 in you at the same time, that's wild.
And the twins were good size, like 5'10" and 5'11", 5 pounds 10 ounces and 5 pounds 11 ounces.
You wouldn't have known you were pregnant with twins either, honestly.
Oh,
I don't think so.
I was massive.
We'll have to find a photo. Like, I really don't think so.
I know exactly the one I'm going to send.
Okay, perfect.
Your birthday at your house.
Okay.
Like,
that was close.
4 days before I had them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right? 12/12.
Yeah. Mine's 12/12.
Yeah.
What's theirs?
12/16.
Oh my God. All these Sagittariuses. That's a lot. You're friends with all the Sagittariuses.
I know.
You are. Me, Hector, Ridge.
I know.
And then your girls. Half my family are Sagittarius.
Does it cut off at in
Yeah,
December,
some number.
I mean, I
the
don't know.
Capricorns and then the
Yes.
somethings.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about that. I just know we're all Sages in our house and it's a lot.
It is a lot for y'all. Yeah.
But that's the story of when she told me about when she was pregnant. You want to tell the waxing story?
Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so
Y'all might know this if you follow stories.
Because God, when that must have been like in COVID, right?
No, that was only a few years ago.
But like I was still working from home.
Okay.
So it must have been just like whenever I was still hybrid. Anyway, so I've been getting a Brazilian wax for as long as I can remember, right? Like I've done it through both my pregnancies, still do it to this day. And so Brittany was like,
I don't know how.
I want to try it. And I was like, okay, you should try it. So she buys this kit
On Amazon.
Great
reviews.
Great reviews. I tried to tell her, I'm
Images.
like, there's no way you should be doing this by yourself. It hurts like hell when someone else is doing it. Like I couldn't even imagine like putting hot wax on myself and then trying to pull it off. So then she's like, we should get on stories and do this.
Oh my God.
And she FaceTimed me. I was dying laughing because like she'd be like, take like maybe this much. And she'd be like, I can't, it hurts.
Oh my God.
It hurts. And I was like, Brittany, like, what did you think it was going to be like? So then
I was like, 1, 2, 3. Say it with me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So then I was like, okay, like just go to European Wax Center one time. I'll be in the room with you. Like I'll hold your hand.
We
Like
need to
it'll be
repurpose
fine. I like call and I was like, hey, I'm going to make an appointment. Like I want the best waxer, like the trainer girl. She was fantastic. And Brittany
She was so great.
beside herself.
But I literally was like, no.
Yeah.
Like I literally
She's
was
like, stop, don't do it yet.
Because
I'm
when
like,
the wax just, I mean, think about it. If you're a female, obviously, hopefully you are listening to this. If you're like, when she pulls the wax up on this stick and it's just like dripping off and then she lays it on your skin down there and you're like, whoa, like and then she places the strip and I literally was like, no, I can't do this.
She's
no,
like,
never mind.
I'm not ready.
We're good. Like, no. And literally Taryn's in the room with me because I was like, I don't care. Do it. You have to video this. And
so I'm behind her. Like you couldn't see anything, obviously, but we were on store. Like,
and I'm holding my legs open. I'm not gonna give you a visual. I'm holding my legs open. She's like, okay, ready? And she's like, I'm gonna count to 3.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath in. And she was like, 1, 2, and I was like, like I literally was like, F-U-C-K, like so loud.
You wanted to stop so bad.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no, you've got to just finish.
I wanted her because then she does the backside. And I literally was like, oh. She was like, okay.
She was like, I promise it's not as bad. And Brittany's like, there's no way. Like, it's going to be worse. It was not worse.
It actually was better.
It was
the
not as
backside was
bad.
not as
It was
bad.
bad.
But I literally was like,
Never
No, I
again.
said, Taryn, I cannot, it was at 30 minutes. The longest 30 minutes of my life. I was like,
it's because you never
hell.
You don't get it done often. Like once
no,
you
the
go,
first time was hell. And they say, or actually Taryn said, don't shave for a few weeks. So it's like fresh. And I was like, this is gross. But okay, sure, no problem. So it was fresher than fresh. And it was like, just, oh my God, y'all. If you know, you know. Like the first time is terrible. But everyone says like,
just keep going because it really does.
Or they say, get laser.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm too cheap to do laser, but like,
yeah, but she literally is like, okay, well, so we'll get into this in a second. She helps me. And so she's like, okay, well, I'm going to when I get home, I'm on my way to get waxed. And every time she says it, I literally like my lower half hurts. It like cringes because I'm like, you are? Like, all right, well, good luck. You got this. You can do it. Like it is.
It's not that bad.
It's
but
not
like
that
the
bad
more
now.
you go, but like the more you go, like they do say, like it like stunts your hair growth, and so like it doesn't hurt as bad. So like you just need to keep going.
I'm done. I'm never going back. I told her, she was like, okay, well, let's see how you feel in a few weeks. And I was like, I am never.
She walked out and she was like, I will never do that again. Like you couldn't pay me to do that again. But yeah,
okay, so.
Oh gosh,
Miami was funny. I have the most vivid dreams and I don't know if you can relate, but I have the most vivid dreams when I'm on vacations of my vacations. Like, I don't even know what we were doing. I don't even know what night it was, but Miami, I had all my best girlfriends there. It was really, really fun. And me and Taryn roomed together. And I was like, okay, I was hammered. We were all hammered. I mean, we all, you know, we had a great time. Miami, highly recommend on a girls trip. It's so fun. It was so fun. I have a highlight on my feed if you ever need it.
Yeah.
But I will not forget, I woke up one morning, I had a dream that Taryn was mad at me. We all got in a fight the night before, like vivid, because it was in Miami and it was like the downstairs bar. We were all in a fight. I was in a fight with Taryn. Taryn Newton had already left, but she had already literally left. So to go home. I don't even know what it was. We were all fighting. We were all like, F you and you did this and you did that. And I don't even really kind of remember, but I know we were on a fight. And so I was like, I woke up the next day, still just pretty similar to Easter dress morning. Everything's foggy, nothing's clear. Like I'm like, ooh. And I look over and Taryn is not in the room. She's not in the bed. I'm like, Taryn, yelling her name, no answer. And I was like, oh my God, everyone left me. Everybody, we all got in a fight. This is it. Oh my God, this is the biggest nightmare of my whole trip. On my birthday, everyone got in a fight. Like I was like really scared, and I was like, Taryn. I called her. It went straight to voicemail.
I think I was on the phone.
She was on the phone, but she was really on a walk.
Yeah,
going to get us coffee,
and find tampons.
Yeah, that sucked for you. I know. I'm sorry that happened, but I vividly was literally in a fucking panic. I called Heather. Didn't answer. Y'all, I was in a panic because I was like, I wanted everyone to get along. I didn't want fight. I didn't want drama. And I was like, oh my God, it was real life. And I literally almost was in tears. And she was like, Brittany, I finally called her again. I almost called Hector to be like, I'm kidding. I got a flight. Gotta go. But I called her and I was like, where are you? And she was like, I'm on a walk. I'm getting caught. Are you okay? And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I almost started crying because I was like, I thought you left. And like, I never thought you would leave me. Like we've never been.
She told me the dream, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's hysterical."
Yeah, but like we've never been in a fight where you would leave and not like wake me up or something.
No,
so, yeah.
I mean, I don't even know. We've been in like tiffs, but not like fights.
No,
like
never.
Like,
we've talked it out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But it was funny. Like when I got back to the room, she was like, "I really thought you left me," and I was like, "I would never." But
then none of my friends would answer because the service was terrible in that hotel. I remember if you weren't connected to the Wi-Fi.
Kind of early.
It was kind of early.
It was like 8:30.
I was still drunk, probably,
and
but
that
it's
was
fine.
7:30 back home.
Yeah, true.
But I
like also like you're on a walk. How are you not dying? You're not
I had
up?
gotten up, but also the kids wanted to chat, and so
true,
like I didn't want to do that in the room.
Yeah,
because then I didn't want you to wake up. You know, heaven forbid her eye mask like get in the way or something. But
no, don't do that. Well, we've had the best years. So many stories. We could go on and on, but we don't want to keep you guys like, you have to listen for like this would be a 2-hour show probably, or maybe longer.
Yes.
We did kind of want to get into some questions that we've had personally. So Taryn, here's the deal. Okay, she's a workhorse. She's a badass. I don't know how she functions. I'm like, girl, you go to the bathroom by yourself? Like,
no, I don't.
Okay, see?
I don't go to the bathroom by myself. Like, I try to go to the bathroom and the kids are like, Mom, Mom. And I'm like,
and that's what I hear in the background on the phone. Like, mommy. And she's like, so this and this. And she just talks through it. And I'm like, if you need to go, it's fine. Like, we can talk another time.
They can get a snack. They're good.
But she helps me on the side. Yeah. She also works full time. She is like a VP of something. She has people that work under her. I'm like, damn, how do you do this? We've had many conversations. But when was it? Like 2020? Okay, everyone's at home now. I really need help.
Yeah.
Because everyone's on their phones. Like when I thought it would be opposite. Like, these DMs, it's so overwhelming.
Like, what? She's like, do you want to learn? And I was like, okay, like, sure. And then she like put it on my phone. And so then I would just like randomly do some things for her. And then now, I mean, that's been
5 years later,
ago.
it's been the best. Yeah. Because again, like it's your best friend. Like you trust her.
Yeah.
Like, I had to obviously like teach you how to do certain things or like go through this and go through that. But it was like,
is picky.
I'm very picky. I'm not.
It's
gonna
good,
lie.
but she is very picky.
Very picky. But like, thank God she has patience because she's like, okay, got it. But now she knows. She's like, Brittany won't like that. Brittany won't like that. Nope, that's not going to work. Like, so I literally trust her with everything. And I'm like, here, because I know she knows what to do.
I mean, there was growing pains for us, for sure.
That's with anything, though, yeah.
But I felt like it was, I would just like, I don't know. You're going to have to like really tell me what to do because, I don't know how to put a collage together or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just works. Like
it does. And we're very like, there's no beat around the bush.
No.
Like we're very straightforward.
No, yeah.
There's no like, okay, well, like she's like, what do you need today? Like, and I'm thankful that she is straightforward because there's no fluff. We don't need the fluff.
Or like if I can't help, I'm like, I can, but it'll be later
Yeah.
tonight or, whatever. And she's like, okay, that's fine. Or like, if she needs something right away, then, she'll be like, hey, can you do it right now? If I can't, then just say no. It's not, I don't think that like ever hard feelings or anything
and
like
with
that.
her working a full-time job, I've had to, and being back in the office.
Yeah.
I've had to kind of like take a few steps back to be like, okay, so I'm going to do this in the morning while she's at work, and then I'm going to have her do this at night or on the weekends or when she has time. If she's off, whatever the case may be, she's very, very patient. I've had to become a little more patient because sometimes I'm like, shit, I needed that too. But then I'm like, fuck, I have to drop this and then like fix
but I
this.
keep telling her, I'm like, just, like timelines, like that's key. Expectations.
Stay on track, Brittany.
Well, yeah.
And so she's taught me things in a calendar. I'm like, didn't know that existed. How to do Excel spreadsheets, didn't know that existed. But there's so many different like hats that she wears that sometimes I have to now wear because I was so used to her just being like, "Drrr," and now I'm like, you know what? I like doing this. I like knowing how the hell some of this stuff works because I never in the past really knew.
Yeah.
Like she's very system knowledgeable, if that's a thing. Like systems well.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah. I think I like learning new stuff too. Like with like the newsletters and, stuff like that or whatever the, text systems, like looking at those kind of things. Like I enjoy that because it's interesting to me.
She does a lot of back end stuff for me that I just don't have the time or the bandwidth to do. So it's very, very helpful knowing that like I know it's getting done. I know I don't have to sit here and worry about it. She has a few questions about this or that, but it's like it's just easy. And I'm so freaking thankful that we're also friends. Like we have to separate it obviously, but that we're friends and there's no weird awkward tension or no like ever.
Because then I think we do a good job of like going to dinner and we'll talk about work stuff, but we'll also talk about just like, life. And then we don't just text about work and we text about life and kids and all of the things, and it helps that, our husbands get along and
I know.
I
know. And one other thing that I think we talked about this with the other girls, it's like we're kind of all because our kids are the same age. We travel a lot together because our kids are the same age. We're kind of in the same industry that it's like
it's easy for
it's easy because we're in the same season of life where like her kids are all 3 under 8, right? Yeah. So your season of life is a little different. You have to be like way more hands-on and you'll have way more activities and you're not as free all the time.
No. So especially now that like, and when the twins get into when I like
dance.
Gosh, dance. Yeah.
I hope they take dance or at least like try.
Well, they want to
or gymnastics or something.
They want to like at daycare. They're like, Mommy, you're going to sign me up for dance or soccer?
Oh my God.
But it's just more money for me
I
to
know.
like dish out to that
More
place.
money.
I'm like, okay.
More money,
maybe
honey.
One day I'll have some money.
I say this to so many of my friends too. I'm like, I literally like, she just like knocked out this and knocked out that. And I'm like, I don't even know what I've done today. Like, I'm like, she's at work and then she has to go do this and she go do that. Like but again, I think you are just, and because this is how we met, like you're just a workhorse. You don't want to be bored. No. You just like to like be doing something. Well, and hopefully you like it.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. And I'm a big, let's check the box.
Yeah.
Like I'm a very task and like checking the box. Like I love those things.
Yeah.
But I also love it too because it's creative. Like it can be very creative and it's a fun space.
One thing y'all don't know about Taryn, unless you are friends with her and you go to any sporting event with her.
Lord.
This is another, I forgot to mention this. This is another reason, which was kind of down the line when how I found this out about her was we both love sports and we both let you know how we love sports because if you are on the other side, way across at the very tippity top at a basketball game and her husband's the coach and she's down at the bottom, you better be sure you can hear her go, what the hell was that, ref? Like literally she's the exact same as me. But that's one of the things that I love about her because I'm like, exactly, what was that? And then you get us together and we're like, so maybe we just like to win.
I know. I'm like that with Tegan too in soccer. And Jason's like, can you shut up? I will tell one quick story. Jason, it's been years ago, right? I think Tegan was probably small. Maybe I don't even have her yet, but Jason was coaching. I think it was probably JV at the time, and he was coaching, and these suckers, they were not rebounding, and I'm like, rebound, and that's exactly how he says it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying in the stands, right? And he calls a timeout. And he's like, if my wife says rebound one more time, I'm going to, whatever he says to him. But he like literally tells everybody that story. Like, you want to see another side of Taryn? You go to a sporting event with her.
Exactly.
You come to one of my games. And then he'll tell that story that like I
cannot do that, y'all. She goes like this with her pinkies. I literally... Oh, I thought it was her pinkies. No. She goes like this, and she goes like this. Can you do it? Okay, you might have to step 8 feet away. And then she's like, exactly. And I literally was like, whoa, like at one bit, but like, and then she will keep doing it and then keep doing it because she's just like, let's go. Keep doing it. I can't do it. I don't know how you do that, but
it takes practice.
I know. So those are a few little fun facts about her and why I feel like we are such good friends because, I mean, we text back and forth about sports all the time. She's like, how about that game? I'm like, how about them Steelers? She's huge Steelers fan.
Hey, we're leading the division, our division.
Okay, see?
Yeah. We are.
She
3-1.
And I'm like, how about them
We won in Ireland. My mom and
I saw that game.
They went to the game.
They did?
Yeah, they were in Ireland.
The world travelers.
Oh, yeah. Living their best life.
God.
Yes. Must be nice.
I would like to switch lives with her one day.
Yeah,
one day.
Same. Me too. I'm like,
she is one person. I'm like, can I switch lives with you for a day? Just because.
She's living the dream.
Yeah. Her mom, she
works
like
really hard for a long time.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay. She just said she could smell me at spray tan. I was sweating from the wax story. And I feel like I still am. I mean, it's like after a few hours, you get the whiff of it. But I mean, I don't know that it's my pits. It might just be everywhere else in my body.
It just is spray tan smell. Like, it's not so much that you smell like BO.
Really? Okay,
No,
good. Okay.
No. And whenever I say that you smell, it's more I smell the spray tan. Like,
Okay.
And I know what that is. Sometimes I'm like, okay, girl, it's time.
Like Miami, she was like, I know you have not showered in 2 days.
Go shower.
But I'm like, but then my spray tan comes off.
But I'm like, it's fine.
You
like,
smell. You smell.
She's like, I'll just put more deodorant on. I'm like, no, you smell. Go. Like,
you know what? I wonder. Okay, so I'm getting my blood work tomorrow for the hormone thing.
Oh,
so I wonder if maybe I have like smelly stuff. Like I'm just like a smelly person.
No.
Will they be able to know that?
I don't think so. And you don't smell like BO. Like, you know that there's some people that like smell like BO. It's not that. It is
like Whataburger.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good analogy. But
Ridge
so
smells
gross.
like Whataburger so much when he gets in the car after practice. I'm like, you smell like straight Whataburger. Where's your deodorant?
And that's what boys' locker rooms smell like.
Correct.
Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah.
It's just like I can smell that you've spray tan. Like, you don't have to tell me. Like, most of the time I can tell because I can see you. You're not this tan.
I am always tan.
You're not always that tan.
No.
But it's not that.
But I wonder if they would be able to tell because
But also, we need to try to invent something like a spray tan that doesn't smell. We will be so
billionaires.
Rich.
Let's do it. Let's manifest it.
Okay,
remember this. Write this down. Save it in your notes for our chats.
Spray tan.
So Taryn is the one that told me to go get your hormones checked because I was telling her, I'm like, I think I'm going blind. I think I'm so ragey. I think I have this. I think I have that. I'm like, was telling her all these things. And she was like, I went to go get my hormones checked and they found that you had low iron.
Yes, ferritin levels.
Is that iron?
Yes, it's a part of like your iron level. It's like more specific, but yes, I had. So like your ferritin is supposed to be, I forget, at like 95. Mine was at 14.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so that's why she told me I was always so tired.
How does that happen?
I don't.
I
think part of it is like whenever you have really heavy periods.
Oh, okay.
Hence Miami. You know, it's a whole other thing. We won't go there. The girls know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, and so she wanted me to do like an iron infusion.
Okay.
And you do that like through IV. So you do like these 2 bags. And then it's supposed to be good. And then I actually take like it's called Fusion Plus, I think it is. It's like a supplement every day that I take, but it's
helping?
prescription.
Okay.
I guess I haven't had my.
You're not tired?
I mean, I have 3 kids.
I mean, but like not the tired that you were.
No, I don't think so. No, I'm definitely not as tired as I used to be.
And what I found,
used to just feel like, bleh, like never like. I would never wake up and be like, oh, like I feel rested and feel good. Now I actually, I'm still tired all the time, but
but probably not that.
Life.
Yeah, life too.
Yeah.
But what I found interesting is she told me, she was like, they found that I'm sensitive or whatever the word is to potatoes, and that's what's in the vodka.
Potatoes, wheat, and rice.
Okay, and she said that's in the vodka that I drink, and so her hangovers were terrible until they found that, and you stopped drinking that specific vodka because it's not all vodkas aren't made the same.
No,
right?
they're not, and they're all. There's some potato vodka. There's some like there is definitely some sensitivity there that I try to like kind of stay away from. So I've been drinking maybe a little more wine or tequila or,
other things.
Or I just suck it up and be fine.
So I found that interesting and I was like, cool. Okay, who's this doctor? Tell me who it is. Because I want to go finally get my like a whole hormone blood work, like everything checked.
Yeah.
And
it'll be interesting. It's interesting just to see, like, even if she doesn't find anything, right? Like, and that's okay. That's good, right? Like, and
hopefully
she's just
not,
going to be like, it's all in your head and you're crazy.
But I just want to know if my estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, because Bethany had to do that recently and get on testosterone. And she's like, I feel a million times better. She's a little older, but still like, I was like, okay, well, what if it's that? Because like my rage every now and then, like I'm like, and then sometimes I find
that's not normal.
No.
Not a Hector, but
like
Jason
it will be
me.
like I'm like the small little things will make me so mad, but like it's like I'm like fuming, like you can feel it in your body, and you're like, And then sometimes the fridge does something or says something. I know he's a teenager, but I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Instead of being like, take a deep breath, like that kind of stuff.
I think that's just woosah.
But then she talked about the GLP-1 stuff and inflammation and like microdosing. So I was like, okay. And then like last time I saw Taryn, which I don't know how long you've been doing that, but last time I saw her, I was like, where'd you go? Like you look great. You look so thin. You look so like skinny. Like, but she was like, I felt like it was Seltzer Olympics that she said, which I thought you looked great at Seltzer Olympics. Yeah, but she was like, I just don't have the time. I don't have like, again, with everything that she's doing, she was like, I just needed to like kind of do something to like feel better, jumpstart it. Yeah. So maybe we do that whole another podcast on that.
Let's do it.
But then I was like, okay, well, let's ask ChatGPT what he thinks. But then she was telling me all these other ones. And I mean.
So yours is a he?
I think so. Oh. He acts like a he. He's like, hey girl, let me get that for you.
So you think that's a he voice? Oh my gosh. How often do you
I feel like it's a he.
GPT?
Sometimes maybe I should ask him. Are you a he or a she?
But also,
no, I think they are a he or a she.
Do you use ChatGPT?
Pretty much for Google. When I'm like, I have a pain in my side.
You've stopped.
I don't even Google anything.
Stop. Do not.
I do.
He's not a doctor.
He tells me things.
Oh my gosh. I need to send you this reel and you are going to be like, okay.
Probably. I will probably stop using it. But right now, he's my doctor.
The thing is like, because it's a bot and it's from a model of some sort that's feeding information, right? Like, this is being fed information. So like, there's only so much truth to what is coming out of what it's producing, right? And it's the way you're asking this model to respond to you. Yeah. So the way you ask things and like the role and those things that like you are wanting to get a response from are key to put in when you're actually asking these questions.
That's very interesting because sometimes I'm like, hey, tell me if this picture looks good, like to post. And he's always like, you look great.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, what could I add or change? Should I look to the right or the left? And he's like, you look great. So I'm like, I know. It's like.
But like in this reel, and I will send it to you after we get done, but it's a reel that a girlfriend sent me because we have a ChatGPT-like thing at work. It's proprietary for us and it's only like in our systems or whatever. So, because like at work, I can't get on ChatGPT. Like I would have to do it on my phone and then like type everything, whatever. So they've come out with their own proprietary, system. But so she sent me a coworker sent this to me and it says something along the lines of like, is this, how accurate is ChatGPT, right? And it was asking some study and it says 80% of this study. And this girl was like, well, that's weird. Like, show me the source of this. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, I can't find anything.
Really?
And so it's like, so then she like goes a step farther to say then like, where did you find this? Or how did you come up with this? And it literally comes out and says like, I'm made to produce human-like responses or something like that, regardless if they're factual or not, or something like this. I'll send it to you. It's interesting. It is crazy. I mean, again, I think ChatGPT is great, but I just think that like the way you ask questions and like the role and all of those things that you're trying to like get the information out of is key to.
Do you use it?
Some. Well, I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
But I would love to know if it's a he or she.
I know.
So you should check that out.
Okay, well, I'm going to look into that and I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
But that was fun. I think we should do a whole hormone, the GLP-1, like separate. I think we should do a separate episode on it. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And chat about it. Okay. This or that. And then, you know, like the trend that's like, unfortunately, I do love, where you see like words on a reel and it's like, unfortunately, I do love. So we'll do like this or that.
So you going first?
So
then we're going to do the same questions.
I'll ask and then
okay.
you answer it and then I'll answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
ready?
Yep, okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
This or that. Bake or fake tans or spray tans.
Cocktail. Both.
Oh, she said both.
I mean, back in the day.
Well, back in the day,
Back in the day. I mean, although I would probably go and do like a cocktail if I have some like big event that.
Did you do that for Miami? Did you spray tan or?
I didn't spray tan. Remember, because I was at the beach like the week before.
Oh my God, you were.
And I was already
She was already tan. She was already so tan. I was like, wow, what was that like? I had to go pay for this and spend all this time in the tanning salon. I would say, unless I would do a cocktail if it's a vacation. But if I'm just, every day on a random Wednesday at 2 p.m., I'm going to go spray tan. In the Versa.
Spray tan every day of your life.
I would spray tan every day of my life if I could. I love it. But I also do love Loving Tan. The sunless tanner.
Yeah.
On days that I need it and I don't feel like going, but that's really pretty much never. Okay, rap or country?
Rap.
Duh, rap.
Duh.
All day. Favorite rapper of all time?
Lil Wayne.
Okay, perfect. Same. Smoky eye glam or getting ready in 5 minutes?
What do you think? What do you think?
Definitely getting ready in 5 minutes, but I would say
I like a glam every once in a while, but I can definitely be ready in 5 minutes. Brittany cannot.
But like I have to like get on my phone and then I have to like make us a
Miami.
drink and then I have to like get everything set up to figure out what I'm wearing. But we get ready different.
Facts.
I get ready, makeup first, get dressed, and then hair.
No. Hair, makeup, get dressed.
See, I did a poll on that.
I know, I saw
and
it.
I think the most common was makeup, hair, get dressed. Mine was the least.
Yeah.
But I like to have my hair ready when I'm dressed.
See, but
You know what I
what
mean?
I like to do my hair first is so it cools down, then I can brush out the curls after I'm all dressed.
And then makeup.
No.
Hair, makeup, get dressed.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to do another poll because I think that's so interesting. Okay, Starbucks or seltzers?
Depends on the day and the time.
But you're not a big coffee person.
I mean, I like coffee, but I don't know. I like water too. I don't drink a lot of soda.
Yeah, that to me, I'm like,
I can't remember the last time I had a Coke.
you're making me drink a lot more water because of the whole hormone thing and what we were told that we don't drink enough water. So I really have been doing better about the water intake.
It's hard, but
I
yes.
would say, seltzers, because I love seltzers.
Oh, I don't know. You can't live without your Starbucks or coffee in the morning.
I mean, honestly, no, that's a really hard question for me.
it is hard for you because like I literally like in Miami, she was like, "Can you get some coffee from room service?" I'm like, "No, but I can walk downstairs and get some from like Starbucks." Like, well, you're gonna wait.
I literally
She's
make
like,
a
"Well,
coffee.
can you just like have it delivered?" And I was like, "Well, I tried that and they told me they couldn't." So
I know,
that.
like,
but
when
then
I
they
travel,
told Jen
I
and
make a
Heather.
coffee in the room. I have also, meanwhile, I have it delivered to the room, and then on our way out, I have another one. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's probably why I need to drink.
More water. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Cooking or DoorDash?
Cooking.
She is a cook. She is very good about that. I've got to be better about.
I think it's just more that like I don't have the funds to DoorDash as much as I would like to.
Well, I think too,
You know what I
like
mean?
you're just, it's a different season of
Yeah.
life where it's like us, we just kind of like run through here, run through there. Like,
Yeah.
we're, he's got this, he's got that. Or we're all like right now, it's like,
Yeah.
we're going to go eat after this. But like, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
You know?
Probably
Hector will
go to
probably cook.
Probably go to McDonald's.
Texting until midnight or asleep by 9.
Sleep by 9. Facts.
Facts. Me too. We are old.
You can text me at we could be texting at 9:02 and by 9:04 I'm asleep. Sorry.
She also goes to sleep so fast. I've roomed with her so many times, and I'm like, yeah, like on the phone, like, did you see them? Blah, blah, blah. She's literally asleep. I'm like, okay, well.
And Jason's like, you fall asleep faster than any human I've ever seen.
She does. That's a fun fact about her. It's a skill.
You're just
Girls
jealous.
trips or staycation?
But like, is a staycation with family or is it like?
This is true.
No, I'm just kidding. I will say I think there's good, you need both, right?
You do.
Before Miami, we went on our first ever family vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the twins were 3 and we felt like it was a good time to take them to the beach. And it was so great. Like it seriously was great. Just to see them have fun at the ocean and all of the things. But also I think it's important to have time with your girls and
You have to.
yeah.
I saw a meme that came across my feed that probably doesn't come across most people's. It said every 22 days you need a girls' night to stay sane or stay happy or something.
22 days.
22 days. I was
like
like,
it.
fun fact is Hector.
And then, Jason's like, well, I don't get guys' nights. I'm
but
like,
why don't they plan it?
That's why.
We say that all the time.
I say that all the time. But I'm also like, well, then go play golf. Like your golf though.
Yeah.
And like a girls' night or whatever is the same. But
True.
like you don't.
But
plan
the guys
those.
never plan anything out. I don't understand. Maybe
I don't
they're
get
just
it
different.
Anyway.
Okay, celebrating my birthday or celebrating your birthday? Because your birthday is coming up too.
I mean, we celebrated yours and we'll celebrate mine. So what about both?
We're both gonna be 40. Okay, so my birthday, my real birthday, I know we're doing a lot, is on Friday. So we have to do something fun.
Not this Friday.
No, in December.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a
It's
Friday?
never on a Friday. And I'm 40. And then yours is May 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Okay, sweats or jeans? I already know this. Well,
Probably sweats.
same. Football or basketball?
This is hard, but I'll probably pick football.
Same. I mean, I like basketball.
I like basketball too. I like college basketball best.
True,
Like
and college football.
and March Madness. I don't know. I like NFL too.
Yeah.
I'm Jason, my husband, doesn't love NFL football. Like he could care less about it, but he loves college football.
Same.
So it's going to be on. I might as well just watch it.
100%. Okay, well, we already know the answer to this, but also we're going to be opposite. Lil Wayne or Selena?
Lil Wayne, duh.
Selena. Bam. Okay, last one. Shower or bath?
Shower. And you're not doing either.
I'm going to say neither.
You're literally not doing either for days on end.
Y'all, there was a meme again that I posted the other day, and it was like, I hate the process. I hate getting undressed, getting in. I like being clean, okay? Getting out, getting dressed, drying off, drying your hair. It's like such the process.
I'm not discrediting the process is a nightmare. Like, I will say I only wash my hair once a week. So that day is a very long time. But I'm going to shower every single day.
She does.
And sometimes multiple times a day.
With her shower cap.
Always with the shower cap.
Always with her shower cap. And I'm over here like, I'm just going to go have another beverage at the bar. She's like, well, I'm going to go get in the water and rinse off with my shower cap. And I'm like, I may do that in a little bit too. You never know.
Always a shower cap.
I do. I mean, I shower pretty much every other day, every other 2 days, like on a normal basis. But on vacation, you ain't find me in no shower.
I had to make her get in the shower in Miami.
Bethany is the same, so it's not just me. Me and Bethany, if you find us in a shower, something's wrong. Or we just smell.
Okay.
It's fine. Oh my God, that was fun. Okay, let's go to dinner. Let's go have some drinks.
Okay.
This was fun. Hopefully you guys loved that. This is my bestest friend in the whole world. I love you so much.
That was
Love
fun.
you. Woo!